Hi and welcome, Kat from Sacred Soul Rising. So there is a key element to the twin flame journey that not many people talk about, but this is the key. Without this, the journey does not move forward for either the divine masculine or the divine feminine. You will basically keep divine masculine held in that pain, in that looping, in that confusion state. One of the key parts to this journey is core wounds. Core wounds are activated on the twin flame journey. And what are core wounds? Core wounds get activated because it is your abandonment, your fear, your lack, your betrayal, your need for validation. And until you heal these, you will not shift on the journey. And divine masculine, it is impossible for them to shift on the journey. On this journey, you will be brought into the light. And we often talk about the journey is about shifting into a higher state of consciousness. But what gets triggered in order for you to shift into that higher state of consciousness? Your core wounds. And your core wounds are the shadow aspect of self. In shamanic practice, that's where we find our light. Our light is within the shadow aspect. Often we're taught, and we have been taught over the years, to run from the shadow aspects of self, to suppress them. Where we are now, and that is why there are so many twins coming down here and attracting in that same soul vibration and that same soul essence, because we are now shifting into a much higher frequency. But in order to shift into that higher frequency, we have to let go of the lower vibration, the shadow aspect, and we have to heal them. So what are those shadow aspects? What are you healing? The abandonment. Most people will come and work with me and they'll go, Kat, I've never had abandonment issues. Now I feel abandonment like I've never knew that abandonment could be felt. Those abandonment issues that are rising, those shadow aspects that are rising within you, are there for you to heal. So you stop abandoning self, and you may go, but I don't know where I'm abandoning myself. I want you to think back to that Kundalini activation. That Kundalini did not happen by mistake. And I can assure you, it did not happen just to feel all that sexual energy. That Kundalini activated because those are the keys to really shifting on the journey. So the base and root chakra is all your safety and security. If you've stayed in a marriage because you're scared to shift, because how will you support yourself, or how will you support yourself and your children, or how will you let go of the home? Well, that's not fully owning yourself at safety, security, abundance. If you're scared to leave that job or to start to create your own freedom, your own creative passion, your own purpose, and are really truly aligned with purpose, because maybe you fear what other people might say, maybe you were bullied as a child, maybe people always put you down. This journey is about overcoming those. If you were bullied, it is about you coming into your own vibration and going, no, this is who I am at the very core. You see, most of the time we don't want to look at these aspects. We prefer just to focus on divine masculine, but while ever your focus is on them and not on you, you're not truly doing the work. And that's when you will say, I feel that this journey is a curse. I feel that this journey is painful. The reason why it is painful, the reason why it feels like a curse, is because this journey was about you aligning with each one of your life force vibrations, your portals. Your Kundalini gets activated because that is your life force energy. And Shakti, which is ignited within them, she is dancing within them, and she is dissipating out all those lower vibrations. It is up to you, divine feminine, to be able to see the shadow aspect, to be able to heal the shadow aspect, and not just heal it so you survive, heal it so you thrive. You see, this journey is way more. And while ever you are not doing the truth of the journey, you will stay looping, you will stay painful, you will stay confused, you will stay searching. And that is the truth. And like I always say, I'm not often the person you find, or you may find me early on in the journey. But as somebody said the other day, it sounded gibberish what you were talking about. Only then, a year, 2 years later, come back and find you, and everything makes perfect sense. This is the truth of the journey. I know, I know it can trigger you, but until you start to work on your core wounds, you will stay looping, you will stay in pain, and divine masculine, they will not shift. They cannot shift. It is impossible. This is not a soulmate connection. This is a journey of one soul, and it is a journey of one soul shifting into a higher state of consciousness. Can I blame the birds for my words? That rhymes. This journey is about you being able to see your shadow aspects. It is about you working on your core wounds. Betrayal, fear, lack, not feeling enough. I'm not enough to really stand in my light. I'm not enough to speak my words. I feel, that I was bullied as a child, and so who will listen to me? And what if those bullies find me? What if they do? What can they do? Maybe you'll help them. Maybe they're ready to shift. Maybe they're struggling on their journey. You see, you think it's just about divine masculine. The journey is so much more. We are here holding new vibrational templates, and divine feminine is the portal into the new vibration, into the new earth. And only when she shifts does it allow divine masculine to shift. So when those big core wounds rise within you, and that might be coming, so I've got like a spider crawling up my leg. It might be, it might be those big emotions from the solar plexus, the should-have, could-have, would-haves. The solar plexus is where we swallow all our big emotions down to. The feeling of, should I do this? Could I do this? What if? What if? What if? But the should-have, could-have, would-haves, we need to move past and allow and observe. When those big emotions rise within them, feel them, feel into them, but know that you are not them. You're a 3-part being. You're a soul, and in every single lifetime you are that soul. You have a body, but when you die from this place where we are on, this beautiful place, your body dissipates. And the mind and ego, well, the mind and ego. See how I don't say, I have a mind and ego. I am not my mind and ego. I am the soul. I am the soul. I have a body. I have a mind and ego. And my mind and ego is always showing me things to help me expand, to help me grow. And so those things that rise within me, and for instance, if you are feeling abandoned, okay, why am I feeling abandoned? What can I do to stop abandoning myself? I am not feeling enough. What can I do so I feel enough? And sometimes you have to push past that comfort zone. You know, that comfort zone that's uncomfortable but comfortable? You have to push past it, because that is when we move from the shadow and transform and alchemize that shadow into the light aspect. If you need more help and support on this journey to really understand the journey, my Twin Flame course is there. I go in deep. I am not just about how to get union with divine masculine, which then keeps you looping and in pain for years and years. I am the truth of the journey of how you really shift on this journey. So your life changes at every level. So you shift into thriving, beautiful, abundant energy. my Awaken to Consciousness, I've still got 25% off the Twin Flame course, and I've also got 1 month free. When you join the course, you get 1 month free also into Awaken to Consciousness, where there's over 70 hours of videos to help you shift, where we go deep. It's not surface level stuff. This journey is a deep journey. This journey is the biggest gift you'll ever be given. It's the biggest journey you will go on. It's the biggest spiritual awakening, as well as that Kundalini, as well as the heart chakra activation, as well as the core wounds. If you need more help and support, my website's there. Click down in the description. You'll see a link. You can join through there. I send you much love, many blessings.